Hello children, today I am here to teach you chapter 13 in your textbook. That's mass. In this unit, we are identifying milligrams as a unit used to measure masses and identify the relationship between units grams and milligrams and adding, subtracting masses and then multiply and divide masses expressed in milligrams, grams and kilograms. How you buy cement bags or rice to your house? Do you buy grams? No, normally kilograms. So here kilos, kilograms. How you buy vegetables and spices to your house? So in the spices packets, you see grams, 100 grams, 200 grams. So that's grams. How you get tablets from the pharmacy? So in the tablets it says milligrams. So above units are used to measure mass. Kilograms, grams and milligrams. So measurement used to measure mass, milligrams. We use the notation mg. Grams, we use g. And kilograms, we use kg. And tons, we use simple T. So these are the symbols we used for units. Milligrams, mg, grams, g, kilograms, kg and tons, T. So in some books, we write grams, grams in American way. Kilograms, kilograms. That's also okay. What's the relationship between milligrams to grams and grams to kilograms and kilograms to tons? So all are thousands. 1000 milligram is 1 gram. 1000 gram, 1 kilogram. And 1000 kilogram, we say that's 1 ton or metric tons. In this lesson, we do not consider metric tons. So we are not converting kilograms to tons in this unit. Write down the set of units that do not measure mass. So grams, yes, we use. Kilometer, that's about a length. We don't use for mass. Centimeter, again, to measure a length. Milligrams, yes. Milliliters, capacity. We measure capacity using that. Liter also, capacity. Kilograms, yes, we use. H, hours, units of time. Seconds also, units of time. So this is the set of units that do not measure mass. So what are the measurements we use? G, grams, milligrams and kilograms. Following information gives the nutrients in 100 grams of a certain food. Say this is for margarine, protein this much, fat, carbohydrates, lactose, sodium and other nutrients. What are the nutrients in milligrams? Look at carefully. So we see lactose and sodium. Those nutrients in milligrams. And what are the nutrients in grams? Protein in grams. Fat in grams. Then carbohydrates, So those are in grams. Find the fat included in 10 grams of this food. Now it says this is 100 grams. In 100 grams, what's the content for fat? 70 grams. But they asked for 10 grams of food. So what you do, 100 is 70, then 10 means you have to divide by 10. 70 divided by 10, you get 7 grams. So what's the calculation? 100 grams, you get fat 70 grams. Then for 10 grams, we divide by 100 and multiply by 10. So we get 7 grams. So what's the conversion? Milligrams to grams? 1000 milligram is 1 gram. So we'll convert these grams to milligrams. So what you have to do? You have to multiply by 1000. When you multiply by 1000, what you do? You put 3 zeros after this number. 7 into 1000. So you get 7000 milligrams. 8 grams, when you convert to milligrams, you multiply by 1000. 8000 milligrams. What about 3.5? Multiply by 1000. So that means you have to move the decimal point here 3 places to the right. 1, 2, 3 means you have to put 2 zeros. 3500 milligrams. So when you multiply, make sure that you keep 3 zeros. Convert these to grams. Other way around. So what you do? Milligrams to grams, you have to divide by 1000. Grams to milligrams, you have to multiply by 1000. Here, you have to do the opposite thing. So you divide by 1000. 2000 divided by 1000, you get 2 grams. 7000 milligram, when you divide by 1000, you get 7 grams. 8500 divided by 1000, you get 8.5 grams. 12,700 divided by 1000. So what happens? 3 places to the left, the decimal point. 1, 2, 3. 12.7 grams. 5,175. 5,175 divided by 1000. You get 1, 2, 3 here. 5.175 grams. And 20,435 milligrams. Divide by 1000. 1, 2, 3. 20.435 grams. So now you know how to convert milligrams to grams and grams to milligrams. Now, what's the conversion between grams to kilograms? 1000 grams is equal to 1 kilogram. So convert these to kilogram. What's the relationship between grams to kilograms? 1000 grams is 1 kilogram. Now we'll convert these to grams. Kilos are given, kilograms are given. So what you do, you multiply by 1000. So 2 times 1000. You get 2000 grams. 3 kilos, convert to grams, multiply by 1000. You get 3000 grams. 5.3 kilos, multiply by 1000. You get 5,300 grams. 4.02 multiply by 1000. You get 1, 2, 3. 4020 grams. 0.087 kilos multiplied by 1000 to get grams. 1, 2, 3. 87 grams. Move the decimal place 3 places to the right. 0.005 into 1000. 1, 2, 3, 5 grams. Convert these to kilograms now, other way around. Grams to kilograms. What you do? You need to divide this by 1000. So 3175 divide by 1000. So move the decimal place 3 places to the left now. 3.175 kilogram. 2073 divide by 1000. 1, 2, 3. 2.073 kilos. 575 divide by 1000. 1, 2, 3. 0.575 kilograms. 8673 divide by 1000. You get 8.673 kilograms. 7000 grams. 7000 divide by 1000. You get 7 kilos. 500 grams divide by 1000. You get 1, 2, 3. 0.5 kilograms. So now we know how to convert grams to kilograms. That's divide the number by 1000. Convert 3475 milligrams to grams and milligrams. So we can write 3275 as 3000 plus 275. But we know when you divide by 1000, you can convert to grams. So how many grams are there for 3000? You can write divide by 1000. That's grams. And you get 275 milligrams. So we can write 3 grams and 275 milligrams. So that's milligrams to grams and milligrams. Now convert 2480 milligrams to grams and milligrams. So how can we split this? 2480 I can write 2000 and 480. This one I can convert to grams by dividing this by 1000. This one I can keep as it is. Now 2000 divided by 1000 is 2 grams and 480 milligrams remaining there. Convert 3260 milligrams to grams and milligrams. You do the same thing. Split this number to 3000 and I'll write down the unit as well. mg and here 260 mg. This one I can divide by 1000 to convert to grams. This one I can write as it is. Then 3000 divided by 1000 is 3. So 3 grams and 260 milligrams. This one 1480 milligrams to grams and milligrams. So you are doing the same thing. I can split this to 1000 plus 480 milligrams. Now how can I convert to grams, I can divide this by 1000. And this is grams and this is milligrams. Now I can write this is 1 gram and 480 milligrams. Convert the following masses to milligrams. So what's the conversion? Bigger one to smaller, we multiply. Multiply by 1000. 5 times 1000. You get 5000 milligrams. 7 grams, 7 into 1000. You get 7000 milligrams. 8.2 grams. 8.2 into 1000. You get 8200 milligrams. 3.15 grams. Multiply by 1000. So you get 3150 milligrams. 70 grams. 70 into 1000. You get 4 zeros. 70,000 milligrams. 1.5. We can write as 1.5. Half you can write as a decimal 0.5. So 1.5 grams. It's easy to convert a fraction to a decimal. Now you can multiply by 1000. 1.5 multiplied by 1000. Move the decimal place 3 places to the right. 1, 2, 3, 1500 milligrams. Convert the following masses to grams. What you do? Milligrams to grams. We have to divide this by 1000. So we'll divide 500 divide by 1000. So what's the value? Move the decimal place 3 places to the left. 0.5 grams. 800 milligrams to grams. Divide by 1000. 0.8 grams. 1300 milligrams. Divide this by 1000. You get 1.3 grams. 5 milligram. 5 over 1000. So how many places we have to keep? 1, 2, 3. 0.005 grams. 7.5 divide by 1000. Move the decimal place 3 places to the left. So 75 is right here and then 1, 2, 3. 0.0075. 0.32 divide by 1000. Move the decimal place. So we'll first write down the number there. So the decimal place is here. So 1, 2, 3. So you keep the decimal point here. 0.00032 grams. These are grams. And 2.003 divide by 1000. You get 2003 is there. And move the decimal place from here. 1, 2, 3. And you put the decimal point. So 0.002003 grams. Estimating masses. When there is no instrument to measure mass, estimation is useful. So what are the instances where you use estimation? Think about when you make a cup of tea. Do you measure sugar and put it into the cup? No, we just roughly take 2 teaspoons of sugar. We don't measure it. So we use estimation there. Making tea. So I'll write when making tea, adding sugar is not exactly. We don't measure. Then what else? So when cooking rice, normally we take, just there's a measuring cup in the rice cooker. So we take 2 cups of rice or 3 cups of rice every day. So we are not measuring exactly. So there also we use estimation. Measuring rice to cook. Then think about another situation. We use estimation. So masons, when they want to make the mixture of the concrete, what they do? They take sand, cement and water, stones into a ratio, 1 to 1 to something ratio, and mixing. So they don't measure exactly. So we can write making the mixture of the concrete. To add cement, sand, water, stones, all these, they are just taking to a ratio, not exactly measuring these stuff, cement, sand, water, stones. So these are the instances where we use estimation. Now we look at addition of masses with kilograms, grams and milligrams. So what we do when you want to add. So this is in milligrams column and this is in grams column. So first we'll add. Normal addition, you have to start from the right side. So we get 850 plus 240. So what's the value? 0, 9, 4 plus 5 and 8 plus 2, 1000. You get 1090. So can we write here 1090? So we don't write. So what we do, we subtract 1000 and take it to the other side. So we write 90 there and take 1 here. So what you get here? 1 plus 2 plus 3. 1 plus 2 plus 3, you get 6. So that value comes here. So what's the answer? 6 grams and 90 milligrams. Do the addition here. 940 plus 410. We'll add these two. You get 0. 4 plus 1, 5. 9 plus 4, 30. 1350. So what we do? We can subtract 1000 and write down the remaining part. 350 here. Then this 1000, we take it to the gram side. So then what you get? 1 plus 2 plus 3. 6. So you get 6 here. 6 grams and 350 milligrams. Add these 3 masses. 720, 450 and 320. 720, 450 and 310. When you add it, what you get? 0, 2 plus 5, 7, 7 plus 1, 8. 7 plus 4, 11. 11 plus 3, 14. Again, 0, 2 plus 5, 7. 7 plus 1, 8. 7 plus 4, 11. 11 plus 3, 14. 1480. So what you do? 1480, we subtract 1000 there. We can take 1000 milligrams to gram side as 1 gram. So the remaining part 480. So we write 480 here and take 1 to the gram side. So what you get here? 1 plus 8 plus 3 plus 2. 1 plus 8, 9. 9 plus 3, 12. 12 plus 2, 14. So you get 14 there. So 14 we write here. 14 grams and 480 milligrams. Now add these milligrams and grams. Same procedure, but here you don't need to write it there. So we'll add it as normal, and if it's 1000, we take it to the other side. So we'll do that now. 5 plus 5, 10. 1 remaining. 1, 1, 2, 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 1, 5. Then 9. 9 plus 4, 13. 13 plus 8, you get 21. So we write 1 and take 2 to the other side. 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 8, 12. 12 plus 4, 16. We'll check it again. Add these two, 10. 1 remaining. 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 1, 5. Then 8 plus 9, 17. 17 plus 4, 21. 1 you write and you take 2 there. 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 8, 12. 12 plus 4, 16. 16 grams and 150 milligrams. Now add these two. Milligrams, grams and kilos. But same thing, because the conversion is always 1000 grams is 1 kilogram. 1000 milligrams is 1 gram. So same thing. We start from the right hand side. 860 plus 420. What's the addition? 0. You get 6 plus 2, 8. 8 plus 4, 12. 1280. So we subtract 1000 and write down 280 here. So we write 280 and take this 1000 to the other side. That means this is 1. Now we'll add 750, 610 and 1. So what's the addition? You get 1 here, 5 and 1, 6. And 7 plus 6, 13. 1361. Now we can subtract again 1000. When you subtract, you get 361 there. So here we write 361. Now take 1 to this side. 1000 grams is 1 kilogram. Now add 1 plus 4 plus 2. You get 7. So 7 here. 7 kilos, 361 grams and 280 milligrams. Another addition, kilograms, grams and milligrams. So start with milligrams. 280 plus 870. 0. 8 and 7, 15. 1 remaining. 9 plus 2, 11. Again 0. 8 plus 7, 15. 1 remaining. 9 plus 2, 11. Now what we do, we subtract 1000. So what's the answer? You get 150. So we write 150 here and take 1 to the other side. So 483 plus 912 plus 1. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 1, 6. 8 plus 1, 9 here. And 4 plus 9, 13. Again 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 1, 6. 8 plus 1, 9. 4 plus 9, 13. Now again subtract 1000 and write down the remaining part. 396 here. So take 1 to kilograms. Now 1 plus 5 plus 3. You get 9. So 9 kilos, 396 grams and 150 milligrams. Another addition, 585 plus 945 first. 5 and 5, 10. 1 remaining. Then 9 plus 4, 13. 1 remaining. 10 plus 5, 15. 1530. 1530 minus 1000, you get 530. So we write 530 here. Then what you do? You take 1 to this side. 680. 618 plus 715 plus 1. 8 plus 5, 13 plus 1, 14. 1, you have to take 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 1, 3. And 6 plus 7, 13. Again, you have to subtract 1000 and write down the remaining part. 334. Take 1 here. 1 plus 12 plus 10. You get 3 here and 2. 23. So 23 comes here. So 23 kilos, 334 grams and 530 milligrams. Add these just milligrams. You can straight away add. 5, 8 plus 3, 11. Take 1, 4 plus 2. 6 plus 1, 7. 715 milligrams. Here, 0 plus 2, 2. 3 plus 1, 4. 5 plus 4, 9. 942 milligrams. Add these two, 0. 7 plus 1, 8. 8 plus 1, 9. 980 milligrams. Now grams and milligrams. Without writing separately, we'll add 0. 7 plus 4, 11. Take 1 there. 9 plus 5, 14. You write 4 and take 1 here. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 grams and 410 milligrams. Add these two. 6 plus 4, 10. Take 1 here. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 4, 7. 9 plus 7, 16. Take 1 here. 7 plus 1, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. 10 grams and 670 milligrams. Now kilos, grams and milligrams all together. Start with milligrams. 0, 8 plus 4, 12. 1 you take here. 9 plus 7, 16. Take 1 here. So you get 1, 3. 9 plus 7, 16. Write 6 and take 1 here. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 5, you get 9. 9 kilos, 631 grams and 620 milligrams. This one, add this, 8 plus 2, 10. Take 1. 1 and 1 and 1, you get 3. 8 plus 5, 13. Take 1 here. So 1 there. 8 plus 7, 15. Take 1 here. 10 plus 6, 16. Take 1. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 plus 3, 8. 8 kilos, 651 grams and 330 milligrams. Same thing. Start with milligrams. 0. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 4, 7. 6 plus 4, 10. 10 plus 5, 15. We write 5 and take 1 here. 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 1, 5 here. 1 and 1, 2. 7 plus 5, 12. 12 plus 2, 14. Write 4 and take 1, 2 kilograms. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 4, 8. 8 plus 1, 9. This one, start from milligrams. So, add these two, you get 2 here. 7 plus 1, 8. 8 plus 1, 9. 7 plus 4, 11. 11 plus 5, 16. Take 1 there. 7 plus 5, 12. 12 plus 1, 13. Take 1. 7 plus 2, 9. 9 plus 1, 10. 10 plus 2, 12. Take 1. 4. 4 plus 8, 12. 12 plus 3, 15. Write 5 and take 1, 2 kilograms. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 plus 2, 7. 7 plus 6, 13. 13 kilos, 523 grams and 692 milligrams. Now we'll do how we can subtract masses. So what we do? Normal subtraction. So we'll start from right hand side. 8 minus 5. That's 3. Then 1 minus 1, 0. 7 minus 3, 4. So 403 you can write here. Then 510 minus 220. So subtract 0 minus 0, 0. Can we subtract 2 from 1? You can't. You have to take 1 from that. 11 minus 2, 9. So this becomes 4. 4 minus 2, 2. So you get 290. We'll add and see whether we get 510. 0, 11 and 5. So we get 510. Now try to subtract. Can we subtract 560 from 270? We can't. So what we do? We take 1 from here. When you take 1 from grams, that means 1000 milligrams. So we are taking 1000. So 1000 plus 270. You get 1270 now. Then 1000 minus, not 1000, 1270 minus 560 now. So what's the subtraction? 0 minus 0, 0. 7 minus 6, 1. Then 12 minus 5, 7. 710 now. Now what we do? We write 710. So we took 1 from grams. So what's remaining there? 349. 349 minus 219 now. Subtract 9 minus 9, 0. 4 minus 1, 3. 3 minus 2, 1. So you get 130 here. And then see, 9 plus 1, 10 and 5 and 3. So 130 grams and 710 milligrams. Now we can do straight away. So here you can't subtract, so we take 1000. 1 from there means 1000. So you get 1810. So what we do, we take 1810 minus 950. 0 minus 0, 0. 1 minus 5. You can't do. So take 1 from here. 11 minus 5. You get 6. So this becomes now 7. So 17 minus 9. You get 8. So 860 here. Then what you do? Now actually this is 6. 7 minus 1, 6. Then 6 minus 3, you get 3. Again check it. When you add it, you need to get this one. 0, 11 and 18, 7. So that's correct. Now we'll subtract kilograms, grams and milligrams all together. So again, you can't subtract. So you take 1 from here. That becomes 1000. So you get 1310. Now subtract 520 from there. You get 0. 11 minus 2, 9. This becomes 2. So 12 minus 5, 7. So 790 here. Then actually this becomes 450 minus 1, 449 now. Now still we can't subtract 449 and 810. So we have to take 1 from here. So 1449 now. Now subtract 810. You get 9. 4 minus 1, 3. Then 14 minus 8, 6. 639. Now this is actually 6 minus 2 now. So here we took 1 from there. That's 6. 6 minus 2, you get 4. So this becomes 4. Now we'll check by adding these two. 0, 11 and 7 plus 5, 12, 13. Take 1, 10. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 1, 5. 8 plus 6, 14. Take 1. 5 plus 2, 7. So that's correct. Now we'll see how we multiply masses. So we are only considering whole numbers. Multiply by 2. So like normal multiplication. 2 into 0, 0. 2 times 0, 0. 2 times 3, 6. 2 times 3, 6. Here 2 times 0, 0. 2 times 3, 6. 2 times 4, 8. 2 times 5, 10. Here all these milligrams is less than 1000. So nothing happens, just normal multiplication. Multiply by 3. 3 times 0, 0. 3 times 4, 12. And take 1 here. 3 times 8, 24 plus 1, 25. So we don't write 25. So you write 5 and take 2 here. 3 times 3, 9. 9 plus 2. We write here 11. So what we do? 840 multiplied by 3. You get 2520. So what we do? We subtract 2000 from there. So 520 we write here and take 2 to the next level. So 9 plus 2. So 3 times 3 first. That's 9. 9 plus 2. You get 11. Do this one. So 730 multiplied by 2. 2 times 0, 0. 2 times 3, 6. 2 times 7, 14. Now this is more than 1000. So what we do? We subtract 1000. So you get 460. So what we do? We write 460 here. And we subtracted 1000. That means we are taking 1 here. Then 2 times 10, 20. 20 plus 1, you get 21. So we write 21 here. So make sure that you multiply this number by 2 10 times 2, 20, and then add 1 there. This one multiplied by 4. First do 350 multiplied by 4. So what's the multiplication? 4 times 0, 0. 4 times 5, 20. 2 remaining. 4 times 3, 12. 12 plus 2, 14. So 1400. But we can't write. So we subtract 1000 there. Remaining 400. So we write 400 there. Then 1000 we subtracted. That means we are taking 1 here. So 4 times 9, 36 plus 1, you get 37. Now we'll look at division of masses using kilograms, grams and milligrams. 3 grams and 520 milligrams divide by 2. So we'll use long division. So we can write grams, milligrams. This is 3 and 520. Now normal long division. Divide by 2. 2 times 1, 2. So what's the remainder? You get 1 gram. But we have to take that 1 gram to milligram. So that becomes 1000. So when you add it, you get 1520 there. Now divide this by 2. 1 you can't, right? 1 you can't divide. 15 divided by 2, 7. 2 times 7, 14. And 1 remaining. Now take next number, 12. 2 times 6, 12. And 0. Here there's another 0, so we put 0 there. So what's the answer? 1 gram and 760 milligrams. So that's the answer when you divide this mass by 2. This one, 3 kilos, 406 grams and 270 milligrams divided by 3. 3 times 1, 3. 2 remaining. 2 means, 2 kilos means 2000 grams. When you add it, you get 2406 grams. Now divide by 3. 3 times 8, 24. So this is nothing. And for 6, this is 3 times 2, 6. And you get 0. Now we have to divide 270 separately. 3 times 9, you get 27. And when you subtract, you get another 0. So you have to put this 0. So what's the value? So you get 1 kilogram, 802 grams and 90 milligrams. So that's the answer when you divide this by 3. Divide the following masses. So this one divide by 2. 2 times 3, 6. 1 remaining. 1 remaining means 1 kilo means 1000 grams. What's the total here? 1470. Now divide by 2. 2 times 7, 14. For 7, 2 times 3, 6. 1 remaining. For 10, that's 5. So that's also 0. Now we have to take the milligram part. 2 times 1, 2. 1 remaining. For 10, that's 5. And there's another 0, so you have to put that 0, 150. So what's the answer? 3 kilos, 735 grams and 150 milligrams. Divide this by 5. 5 times 1, 5. You get 2 remaining. So 2 kilos means 2000 grams. So when you add it, you get 2470. Now divide by 5. 5 times 4, 20. 4 remaining there for 47. 5 times 9, 45. 2 remaining for 20. 5 times 4. Now you get 0 there. Now take milligrams. 300 milligrams divided by 5. 5 times 6, 30. When you subtract, you get 0. So we put a 0 there. So what's the answer? 1 kilogram, 494 grams and 60 milligrams. Now divide this by 3. 3 times 2, you get 6. And 1 remaining. 1 kg means 1000 grams. 1000 plus 470, 1470. Now divide by 3. 3 times 4, 12. 2 remaining for 27. 3 times 9. 9 times 3, 27. So there's another 0. So we put 0 here. Now divide 300 by 3. You get 1 and 2 zeros. So we can write 2 zeros there. So what's the answer? 2 kilograms, 490 grams and 100 milligrams. Look at this question. In one bag, there are 24 kg and 355 grams of potatoes, and in another bag, there are 12 kg and 855 grams of potatoes. Find the total mass of potatoes. So what we have to do? We have to add the values. So we'll add from the right hand side. 5 plus 5, 10. 1 remaining. 5 plus 5, 10 plus 1, 11. 1 remain. 8 plus 3, 11. 11 plus 1, 12. So we put 2 and take 1 here. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 plus 2, 7. 2 plus 1, 3. 37 kilos and 210 grams. Look at this question. In one lorry, there are 13 kilos, 450 grams of rice. In another lorry, there are 20 kilos of rice and 880 grams. Find the total rice. So that means total means we need to add. 0, 0, 0. 8 plus 5, 30. 1, you can take it here. 8 plus 4, 12. 12 plus 1, 13. Take 1 here. 3 plus 1, 4. And 2 plus 1, 3. So 34 kilos and 330 grams. Now we'll look at the examples and exercises in your textbook. Example number 1. Express 7.656 grams in milligrams. Grams to milligrams, you multiply by 1000. So 7.656 multiplied by 1000. What you do? Move the decimal place 3 places to the right. 1, 2, 3. 7,656 milligrams. Express 2 grams and 650 milligrams in milligrams. So 2 grams, what you do? We multiply by 1000 and then add this 650. So what's the total? 2000 here plus 650, 2650 milligrams. Example number 3. express 7.656 grams in grams and milligrams. So 7.656 grams, I can write 7 plus 0.656 grams. This one is a whole number, so you don't need to do anything. So this is 7 grams. And for this, we can convert to milligrams by multiplying this 1000. So what's the answer? 7g. When you multiply by 1000, move the decimal place 3 places to the right. 656 milligrams. So grams and milligrams. Example number 4. Express 3.5 grams in milligrams. So 3.5. How can we write as a decimal value? Half. 1/2. You can write 0.5. So 3.5 I can write. Now converting to milligrams, that means we need to multiply by 1000. Move the decimal place 3 places to the right. 1, 2, 3. So 3500 milligrams. Example number 1. Express 2758 milligrams in grams. Milligrams to grams, you have to divide by 1000. So that means move the decimal place 3 places to the left now. 1, 2, 3. 2.758 grams. Express 2225 milligrams in grams and milligrams. I can write 2225 milligrams as 2000 plus 225 milligrams. I know that 2000 milligrams means when you divide by 1000, you get 2 grams there. So this one you can write separately. 2 grams here and 225 milligrams. So you have to write in both grams and milligrams. Example number 3. Express 3 grams 675 milligrams in grams. So all are in grams. 3 grams is okay. And 675 milligrams we need to convert to grams. That means divide by 1000. 675 divided by 1000. Now it's grams. So move the decimal place 3 places to the left now. 1, 2, 3. 0.675 grams. So when you add it, you get 3.675. Exercise 13.1. Fill in the blanks. 8 grams, 42 milligrams. We can separate it. 42 milligrams and 8 grams. 8 grams, how can we convert to milligrams? Multiply by 1000. 8000 milligrams and 42 milligrams. So how you write in milligrams? 8000 plus 42, 8042 milligrams. This one, 3750 milligrams to grams. That means we have to divide by 1000. Move the decimal place 3 places to the left. 3.750. So no need to write 0. That's in grams. 1.275 grams to milligrams. So you can write 1 plus 275 milligrams because 0.275, when you multiply by 1000, you get milligrams. So 275. So 1 gram means multiply by 1000, 1000 milligrams, and 275, altogether 1275 milligrams. 1.275 grams. How you convert to milligrams? Multiply by 1000. So move the decimal place 3 places to the right. 1275. 1275 milligrams. Express the following masses in grams. So what you do? You divide by 1000. 1245 divide by 1000. Move the decimal place 3 places to the left. 1.245 grams. 1475 divide by 1000. 123. 1.475 grams. You are asked to write in grams. 2 grams and 875 milligrams. This one I can divide by 1000 to convert to grams. So 2 grams and 0.875 grams. When you add both together, you get 2.875 grams. 12 grams and 8 milligrams. 8 milligrams I can convert to grams by dividing this by 1000. So 12 grams, and here move the decimal place 3 places to the left. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So what's the answer? 12.008 grams. Express the following masses in milligrams. So that means multiply by 1000. 8 into 1000. 8000 milligrams. 15 grams. 15 times 1000. 15,000 milligrams. This one convert to milligrams. 3 grams 750 milligrams. I can convert grams to milligrams by multiplying this by 1000. This one I can write as it is. So 3000 plus 750, 3750 milligrams. 2 grams. 2 grams when you convert to milligrams, 2 times 1000 plus 75. So you get 2075 milligrams. 2.5 grams. 2.5 multiplied by 1000. Move the decimal place 3 places to the right. 1, 2, 3. 2500 milligrams. This one 2 grams, 3.005 multiplied by 1000. 1, 2, 3. 3005 milligrams. 3.61 grams multiplied by 1000. 1, 2, 3. 3 places to the right. So 3610 milligrams. 1 and 3/4. It's better to convert to a decimal. What is 3/4 means? 3 over 4. As a decimal, you do long division. 0. For 30, put a decimal point, that's 7. 28 and 2 remaining. For 20, that's 5. 0.75. I can write this is 1.75 grams. Now convert to milligrams by multiplying this by 1000. Move the decimal place 1750 milligrams. So grams to milligrams you multiply by 1000. Express each of the following masses in terms of grams and milligrams. So both 2350 milligrams. So you can separate it. This is 2000 plus 350. Then this is milligrams to grams. I can divide this by 1000. So 2000 divided by 1000, I get 2. 2 grams, and this one is milligrams. 350 milligrams. 3.75 grams. I have to write in both. So I can write 3 plus 0.75 grams. This is 3 grams you can write. For this, you can multiply it by 1000. So how many milligrams are there? So 3 grams and 1, 2, 3. 3 places to the right, the decimal point. 750 milligrams are there. 12.05 grams. So this means 12 grams and 0.05 grams. I can convert this one into milligrams by multiplying it by 1000. Now, what's the value? 12 grams. When you multiply by 1000, you move the decimal place 3 places to the right. 1, 2, 3. So that means you get 50 milligrams. 12 grams and 50 milligrams. 1.005. So I can write 1 plus 0.005. This one both in grams. Now I want to convert this one to milligrams. Multiply this by 1000. Move the decimal place to the right. 1 gram. 1, 2, 3. So 5 milligrams. So I can write 1 gram and 5 milligrams. Complete the following table. So grams, milligrams and milligrams. So 1.4 I can write 1 gram and 400 milligrams. Or I can straight away convert this to here. Multiply by 1000. 1, 2, 3. 3650 milligrams. Then I can separate it. 3 grams, 650 milligrams. This one, multiply by 1000, you get 5005 milligrams. Then this is 5 grams and 5 milligrams. This one, 1 gram and 975 milligrams is there. So how can we write in grams? Or I can write this one here. 1 gram is 1000. 1000 plus 975, 1975 milligrams. And then you divide by 1000. Here you get 1.975 grams. Multiply this by 1000. 5 means 5000. 5005. And here, that means when you convert, here you get 5.005 grams. 6007. Divide by 1000. 6.007 grams. Then you can separate it. 6 grams and 7 milligrams. Divide this by 1000, you get 12.535. That's in grams. You can separate it. This is 12 grams and 535 milligrams. Exercise 13.2. Simplify the following. Just adding grams and milligrams. Just add from the right side. 0, 7 plus 3, 10. 1 remaining. 6 plus 1, 7. 7 plus 1, 8. Add these two, you get 5. 5 plus 3, 8. 2. 285 grams and 800 milligrams. Add these three values. 5 and 5, 10. 1 remaining. Then 6 plus 7, 13. 13 plus 6, 19. 1 you take. 2 plus 6, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. So put 0 and take 1 here. 5 plus 1, 6. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 1, 6. Add these two values. So here it's better to write in a column. Grams, milligrams. 10 and 255. 5 and 805. When you add it, 5 and 5, 10. 1 remaining. You get 6 here. 10. 8 plus 2, 10. Take 1. 5 plus 1, 6 and 1 here. 16 grams and 60 milligrams. Add these two. So grams and milligrams. 150 and 750. 50 grams and 360. When you add it, 0, 0, 0. 6 plus 5, 11. And here 8. 8 plus 3, 11. Take 1. 5 and 5, 10. 1 here. 1 plus 1, 2. Question number 2. The mass of the sweetmeats in a box of mass 19 grams and 750 milligrams is 480 grams 250 milligrams. Find the total mass of the box of sweetmeats. So in this one, the mass of the sweetmeats in a box of mass 19 grams, this is this much. So they are asking, find the total mass of the box of sweetmeats. So that means you have to add the masses together. So what are the masses? This is grams, milligrams. The sweetmeat is 19 and 750 milligrams. And 480 and 250. So the total, this is the mass of sweet meat here and the box is here. So when you take the total, what is the total mass of the sweet meat box? 0, 10. 1 remaining. 7 plus 1, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. 1 you take it here. 9 plus 1, 10. Again 1. 8 plus 2, 10. Again 1. So that's 500 gram box. Question number 3. The masses of 3 letters received by a post office are 10 grams, 150 milligrams, 5 grams, 975 milligrams, and 8 grams and 900 milligrams, respectively. Show that the total mass of all 3 letters exceeds 25 grams. So we'll add it together and see grams and milligrams. First letter is 10 grams and 150. Second one, 5 grams and 975 milligrams. Third one, 8 and 900. So we'll find the total. 5 there. 7 plus 5, 12. 1 remaining. So 10 plus 1, 11. 11 plus 9, 20. 2 remaining. 8 plus 2, 10. 10 plus 5, 15. 1 remaining. So 25 and 0, 2, 5. So 25 grams and 25 milligrams also there. So this value is more than 25 grams. So that this value is exceeds 25 grams. That's true. Exercise 13.3. Simplify the following. Now you need to subtract. So start from the right hand side. Subtract these. You get 0. 5 minus 5, 0. 7 minus 2, 5. 0. 5 minus 2 again, 3. So you can straight away subtract. This one you can't subtract. 300 from 200. So you have to take 1 from here. When you take 1, what happens? This is 1200. Now subtract 300 from that. 0, 0. 12 minus 3, 9. Now what's this number? 149. 149 minus 75 now. You get 4 and 7. So 74 you are getting. This one, subtraction, it's better to write in a column. Grams, milligrams. 250, 550 milligrams. 150 and 105. Now subtract. Can we subtract? Yes. 10 minus 5, 5. This becomes 4. 5 minus 1, 4. 0 minus 0, 0. 5 minus 5, 0. 2 minus 1, 1. So 100 grams and 445 milligrams. This one, 60 grams. Milligrams, nothing. So I can put 3 zeros instead of 0 milligrams because always comes with 3 digits. 25, 150. Now subtract. You can't subtract 150 from 0. So take 1 from here. That means 1000. 1000 minus 150. You get 0. Take 1, you get 5. This becomes 9. 9 minus 1, 8. Now, what happens here? This becomes 59. 59 minus 5. 9 minus 5, that's 4. This becomes 5 minus 2, 3. So you get 34 grams and 850 milligrams. Question number 2. The total mass of a biscuit packet with biscuits is 210 grams and 150 milligrams. The mass of the empty packet is 2 grams and 300 milligrams. What is the mass of biscuits in the biscuit packet? So we have to take the difference. The total mass is given 210, 150 milligrams. Empty packet is 2 grams and 300 milligrams. Now, when you subtract, you get the mass of biscuits. So, mass of biscuits, you subtract. You can't subtract 300 from 150, so take 1. When you are taking 1 means you are taking 1000. 1150 minus 300. You can subtract now. 5. This becomes 11 minus 3. 8. So this is 9 now. 9 minus 2, 7. This is 0 and 2. So you get 207 grams and 850 milligrams as the mass of biscuits. Question number 3. When a certain amount was used from a quantity of margarine of mass 150 grams, the remaining mass was 105 grams 350 milligrams. Find the mass of the margarine that was used. So this is also difference. So subtraction, grams and milligrams. What's the total? 150. I'll put 3 zeros. 105, 350 milligrams. So subtract. You can't subtract, so take 1. That means 1000 minus 350. 10 minus 5, 5. 9 minus 3, 6. This becomes 9. 9 minus 5, 4. This is 4 and 0. Add and see. This is 1000, 10, 5, 1. So that's correct. So what's the mass of margarine that was used? Mass of margarine. Mass of margarine is 44 grams and 650 milligrams. Question number 4. A mass of 160 grams and 450 milligrams of gold was left over after making a jewelry from a block of gold of mass 205 grams and 375 milligrams. Find the mass of the gold that was used to make the jewelry. So that's also subtraction. So what's the total mass of gold? That's 205 grams and 375 milligrams. So mass of 160 and 450 was left over. So when you subtract this, you get the mass of gold used to make the jewelry. Subtract. Can we subtract 450 from 375? You can't. You have to take 1. 1375 minus 450, you can. 5, 2, this is 13 minus 4, 9. This becomes 4 now. 10 minus 6, 4. So mass of used gold is 44 grams and 925 milligrams. Example number 1. The mass of a lorry which transports goods is 2250 kilos. It is loaded with 60 cement bags of mass 50 kilos each. When entering an old bridge, the driver sees a notice which indicates that a mass greater than 5300 kilos cannot be transported across the bridge. The mass of the driver and his assistant is 140 kilos. Is this vehicle allowed to cross the bridge? So we have to take the total weight and see whether it's exceeding 5300 kilos. What's the mass of lorry which transports goods is 2250. So we'll add, this is in kilograms, altogether in everything in kilograms. So we can just add the mass of the lorry. Lorry is 2250. Then 60 cement bags, each 50. So cement bags We have to multiply and say 60 times 50 or 50 times 60. 0, 6 times 0, 6 times 5, 30. So 3000 kilos altogether. Then what's the other one? The mass of the driver and his assistant is 140. Driver plus assistant. What's the weight? 140. Now we'll add and see the total. 0, 5 plus 4, 9. 2 plus 1, 3 and 5. What can you say? The total mass is greater than 5,300. So that means you can't cross the bridge. So that's exceeded 5,300 kilograms. Cannot cross the bridge. Exercise 13.4. Simplify the following. Now this is multiplication. 5 times 0, 0. 5 times 0, 0. 5 times 1, 5. 5 times 0, 0. 5 times 5, 25. 2 remaining. 5 times 1, 5 plus 2, 7. Multiply this by 4. 4 times 5, 20. 2 remaining. 4 times 7, 28 plus 2, 30. 3 remaining. 4 times 3, 12. 12 plus 3, 15. We are taking 1 here. 4 times 5, 20. 20 plus 1, 21. 2 there. 4 times 7, 28 plus 2, 30. 3 remaining. 4 times 1, 4. 4 plus 3, 7. Multiply by 8. 8 times 0, 0. 0, 8. 8 times 2, 16. 1 remaining. 8 times 1, 8 plus 1, 9. Multiply this by 4. 4 times 0, 0. 4 times 5, 20. 2 remaining. 4 times 2, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. 1 remaining. 4 times 5, 20. 20 plus 1, you get 21. Multiply this by 12. It's easy to write in a column. 12 and 150 multiplied by 12. So what you do? It's easy to multiply by 10 and then 2, or straight away we'll multiply 12 times 0, 0. 12 times 5, 60. 6 remaining. 12 times 1, 12. 12 plus 6, 18. Take 1. 12 times 12, 144. 144 plus 1, 145. So you can do separately as well. Multiply by 10 and 2 and then add it. We'll do that here separately. Grams and milligrams. 16 and 650. Multiply by 13. Here we'll multiply by 10 and then by 3. So 10 times 0, 0. 10 times 5, 50. 5 remaining. 10 times 6, 60. 60 plus 5, 65. 6 there. 10 times 6. We'll do 10 times 16. That's 160. 160 plus 6. When you add it, you get 166. So that's multiplied by 10. Now multiply by 3. 3 times 0, 0. 3 times 5, 15. 1 remaining. 3 times 6, 18 plus 1, 19. 1 remaining. 3 times 6, 18. 18 plus 1, 19. 1 remaining. 3 times 1, 3 plus 1, 4. So when you add these two, you get the total. 6 plus 4, 10 plus 1, 11. And take 1, 216 grams and 450 milligrams. 10 kilos and 375 grams multiplied by 15. So it's easy to do. 10 and 5. 10 times 5, 50. So you get all these values here shifting. So multiply by 10 means you are getting a 0 and shifting all these values 10375 and put a 0. 5 times 5, 25, 2 remaining. 5 times 7, 35 plus 2, 37. 3 remaining. 5 times 3, 15 plus 3, 18. 1 remaining here and 5 times 1, 5. So when you add it together, you get 12 and 8 and 8, 16 and 1 here. 4 plus 1, 5, 5, 1. 155 kilos and 625 grams. So this one multiplied by 25. So we can do the same thing. 5 and 650 multiplied by 25 means 20 and 5. Put 0 and multiply by 2. 2 times 0, 0. 2 times 5, 10. 1 remaining. 2 times 6, 12. 12 plus 1, 13. 1 remaining. 2 times 5, 10 plus 1, 11. 5 times 0, 0. 5 times 5, 25. 2 remaining. 5 times 6, 30 plus 2, 32. And 5 times 5, 25 plus 3, 28. When you add it together, you get 141 kilos and 250 grams. Question number 2. Find the quantity of rice that needs to be purchased for a week for a household that requires 1 kilo and 75 grams of rice daily. For a week means 7 days. So that means we are multiplying 1 and 750 grams multiplied by 7. 7 times 0, 0. 7 times 5, 35. 3 remaining. 7 times 7, 49. 49 plus 3, 52. 5 remaining. 7 times 1, 7 plus 5, 12. 12 kilos and 250 grams needed for the week. Question number 3. The mass of a certain type of biscuit is 3 grams and 750 milligrams. Packets containing 25 of these biscuits each are issued to the market. Find the total mass of the biscuits in one packet. So how many biscuits are there? 25. So you need to multiply grams and milligrams. 3 grams and 750 multiplied by 25. So total mass. So we'll multiply by 20 and then 5. 2 times 0, 0. 2 times 5, 10. 1 there. So 2 times 7, 14 plus 1, 15. 1 remaining. 2 times 3, 6 plus 1, 7. Multiply by 5. 5 times 0, 0. 5 times 5, 25. 2 remaining. 5 times 7, 35 plus 2, 37. 3 remaining. 5 times 3, 15 plus 3, 18. 0, 5, 7. 8 plus 5, 13. And 8 plus 1, 9. So what's the total mass? 93 grams and 750 milligrams. Question number 4. 4 gunny bags of mass 760 grams each are filled with 40 kilos of sugar per bag. Find the total mass of 4 gunny bags filled with sugar. So you need the weight for 4 bags. One bag is 760 grams each are filled with 40 kg of sugar. So 4 gunny bags with each this one. So 4 times 760 grams. 0. 4 times 6, 24. 2 remaining. 4 times 7, 28 plus 2, 30. So that's 3040 grams. That's the 4 gunny bags. Filled with 40 kilos of sugar per bag. So sugar, so in one bag, you get this much. So this is not one bag, 4 bags. Sugar is there, 40 filled with 40 kilos of sugar per bag. So for 4 bags, you need to multiply this by 4. 40 times 4. You get 160 kilos. That's in kilos. Now they are asking find the total mass of the 4 gunny bags filled with sugar. So that means this is kg and grams. So 160 here and grams 3040. We'll convert it to kilograms and grams. 3040 means when you divide by 1000, you get 3 kilos and we can separate it. 0.040 means 40 grams. So 3 kilos and 40 grams here. So when you add it, you get 163 kilos and 40 grams. Question number 5. 20 incense sticks of mass 650 milligrams per stick are in a packet of mass 2 grams. Find the mass of the incense sticks in one packet. So what you do? 20 sticks are there, each 650 milligrams. So 650 milligrams multiplied by 20. So what you get? 0, 2 times 0, 0, 2 times 5, 10, 1 remaining. 2 times 6, 12 plus 1, 3. So you get 13,000 milligrams for the sticks in one packet. So we can convert to grams and see. So how many grams? Divide by 1000. This is same as 13 grams. Second part, find the total mass of one packet of incense sticks. So one packet, the packet is 2 grams and sticks are 13 grams altogether. Total mass is 13 plus 2. You get 15 grams. That's one packet. Part 3. Find the total mass of 12 such packets. So you have to multiply by 12. So we'll do normal multiplication. 12 times 5, 60. Put 0 and 6 is there. 12 times 1, 12. 12 plus 6, you get 18. So 180 grams is the total mass of 12 such packets. Example number 1. A quantity of 19.2 kilos of a particular type of sweetmeat is purchased and stored in equal quantities in 6 boxes. Find the mass of the sweetmeats contained in one box. So this is division. You have to divide 19.2 kilos into 6 boxes. So what we do? We take 19.2 divide by 6. 6 times 3, 80. 1 remaining. Now we need 12, but we need to keep the decimal point in a column. For 12, this is 6 times 2. And the remainder is 0. So what's the mass of sweetmeat in one box? 3.2 kilograms. Exercise 13.5. Simplify the following. So you have to divide. I'll write grams, milligrams. 860. Divide by 8. 8 times 1, 8. Nothing remaining. Now 160 grams, milligrams. 8 times 2, 16, and put a 0 there. So 1 gram and 20 milligrams. This value 1 gram and milligrams 575. You have to divide this by 3. For 1, that's nothing. So 1 remaining. 1 means that's 1000 for milligrams. 1575 now. Divide by 3, that's 5. You get 50. Now for 7, that's 2. You get 6 and remaining 1. When you take 5, there are 15. 3 times 5, 15, and you get 0. So what's the answer? 525 milligrams. Question number 3. This is also division. So we'll write this way. 6 and milligrams 125. When you do long division, 5 times 1, 5. 1 remaining. 1 remaining means this becomes 1000. 1125. Divide by 5. 5 times 2, 10. 1 remaining. For 12, 5 times 2, 10. 2 remaining. For 25, that's 5 times 5. So what's the answer? 1 gram and 225 milligrams. This one, 7 grams and 140 milligrams. Divide by 3. 3 times 2, 6. 1 remaining. 1 means 1000 here. It becomes 1140. Now divide by 3. 3 times 3, 9. 2 remaining. For 24, that's 8. And nothing means 0 here. We have to put another 0 there. So 2 grams and 380 milligrams. Another division, grams 10 and milligrams 400. Divide this by 4. 4 times 2, 8. 2 remaining. 2 means 2000. 2000 milligrams. So altogether 2400 milligrams are there. 4 times 6, 24. And you have to put 2 zeros. 2 grams and 600 milligrams. Simplify each of the following. This is also division. So how we divide kg and grams? 4 and 800. Divide by 4. 4 and 1. 4. Nothing remaining. 4 times 2, 8. And you have to put 2 zeros. 1 kg and 200 grams. 4 kilos and 230. Divide by 3 now. 4 kilos and 230. Divide by 3. 3 times 1, 3. 1 remaining. 1 means you are adding 1000. 1230 grams. 3 times 4, 12. And when you take 3, that's 1. And 0 there, so you put a 0 there. 1 kg and 410 grams. Division again, kg and g. 8 and 350. Divide by 5. 5 times 1, 5. 3 remaining. 3 means this is 3000. Altogether 3350 grams are there. Now divide by 5. 5 times 6, 30. 3 remaining. For 35, 5 times 7, 35. And 0 is there, so we put a 0. 1 kilo and 670 grams. This one, kg and grams, 12 and 600. Divide by 7. 7 times 1, 7. 5 remaining means that's 5000 grams. So altogether 5600 grams are there. 7 times 8, 56. So 2 zeros are there. So you put 2 zeros here. 1 kilo and 800 grams. Question number 3. A quantity of 1.6 kilos of fertilizer from a quantity of 4 kilos is used on a coconut plant. If the remaining amount is used on 8 orange plants in equal quantities, find the amount of fertilizer used on 1 orange plant in grams. So first we'll find out the remaining amount. So remaining amount is the subtraction. What's the total? 1.6 kilograms of fertilizer from a quantity of 4 kilos is used. Altogether 4 kilos. From that, 1.6 used. So we need to subtract these two. So we'll put a 0 there. 10 minus 6, 4. Now this is 3. 3 minus 1, 2. 2.4 kilos are remaining. Now for the remaining one, they use this for 8 orange plants. So that means you have to divide this by 8 to see the amount used for 1 orange plant. So we'll divide this by 8. Before that, it's easy to convert to grams because the final answer you have to keep in grams. So what is 2.4 kilos in grams? Multiply by 1000. You get 2400 grams are there remaining. Now we can divide. Divide by 8. 8 times 3, 24. And 2 zeros remaining, so you put 2 zeros. So what's the amount used for one orange plant? That's 300 grams. Question number 4. The mass of the biscuits in a biscuit packet is indicated as 75 grams. If the packet contains 12 biscuits, find the mass of one biscuit. So how we find out? We divide by 12. So mass of one biscuit is 75 grams. Divide by 12. So 75 divided by 12. 12 times 6, you get 72. Then 3 remaining. Now we can put a point, the decimal point, and take 0. 12 times 2, 24. So 6 remaining. For 60, it's 5. So that means, what's the mass of one biscuit? 6.25 grams. Question number 5. The total mass of 306 biscuits of the same type is 3 kilos and 978 grams. Find the mass of one biscuit. So how we find out one biscuit? 306 biscuits, that amount. So how you find out one biscuit? You have to divide by 306. So 3 kilos and 978 grams. We'll convert everything to grams. That means 3000 plus 978 grams. 3978 grams altogether. Now we'll divide by 306. Mass of one biscuit. 3978 divided by 306. So we'll do long division. 3978 divided by 306. 1, 306. When you subtract, you get 91. Take 8. That's 3. 3 times 6, 18. 3 times 3, 9. So you get exactly 13 grams for one biscuit. Now the second part, if these biscuits are put into packets such that each packet contains 34 biscuits, find the mass of the biscuits in one packet. That means one biscuit is 13 grams. What about 34 biscuits? Multiply this by 34. So 34 times 13. 10 and 3. Put 0 and multiply by 1. 3 times 4, 12. 3 times 3, 9 plus 1, 10. When you add it, you get 442 grams. So the second part, 442 grams of biscuits in one packet. Then third part, find the total mass of the biscuits in 5 such packets. So 1 packet is this much. So what about mass of 5 packets? So you can multiply this by 5. 442 multiplied by 5. 5 times 2, 10. And 5 times 4, 20 plus 1, 21. 2 remaining. 5 times 4, 20 plus 2, 22. So what's the value? This is in grams. So 2210 grams. Or you can write this is 2 kilos and 210 grams when you divide by 1000. Exercise 13.6. The mass of 10 Nelly fruits obtained from a stack of fruits is 27 grams and 225 milligrams. Estimate the total mass of 100 Nelly fruits. 10 Nelly fruits is 27 grams and 225 milligrams. What about 100? So that means multiply by 10. So just multiply by 10, or you can do, you divide by 100. Divide by 10 and multiply by 100 means actually you are multiplying by 10. So multiply by 10. That means you shift all these values one place. 272 250. So what's the value? This is in grams, this is in milligrams. So I'll put grams and milligrams here. 272 grams and 250 milligrams. Question number 2. A household having only 4 adults and no children eat rice for all 3 meals in a day. So having 4 adults and no children eat rice for all 3 meals in a day. An adult usually consumes 125 grams of rice for breakfast. So 125 for breakfast. And lunch 100 grams. And dinner 75 grams. Estimate the amount of rice that is required for one adult of this household for one day. So that means total. So you can add all together. So the total amount you can add 125, 100 and 75. All these in grams. 5 and 5, 10. 7 plus 2, 9 plus 1, 10 and 3. So 300 grams of rice. Second part, estimate the number of kilograms of rice that is required for this household for a week. This is for one day. So total amount for a week now. Multiply by 7 because there are 7 days per week. 7 times 3, 21 and 2 zeros. Now they want, this is in kilograms. Kilograms means you divide by 1000. So when you divide by 1000, you get 2.1 kilograms. That's for the whole week. This is the amount for one adult. In the household, you get 4 adults. So you need to multiply this by 4. So total amount for the whole household. Total amount for a week for 4 adults. That means you need to multiply this by 4. So what's the value? 4 and 8. 8.4 kilos of rice. That's for 4 adults, 1 week. Now the third part, it says estimate the amount of rice that is required for all 4 adults for a month. How many weeks are there? This is for a week and multiply by 4 again. So you can multiply 8.4 by 4 again because 4 weeks in a month. So 4 times 4, 16, 1 remaining. 4 times 8, 32 plus 1, 33. So 33.6 kilos of rice you need for the whole month. Question number 3. Information on the quantities of the nutrients included in a 100 grams packet of Triposure which is given to children with malnutrition is given below. Protein, fat, carbohydrates and iron. If a child is given 50 grams of Triposure per day, estimate the mass of each of the nutrients that can be expected to be consumed by a child in a month. So 50 grams of this Triposure. What about the packet? 100 grams. So that means half of that in a month. What it means? It's given Triposure per day. Per day 50 grams. So you have to divide by 2. That's for 1 day and multiply by 30 to get for the month. So we'll find out protein is 20 grams. That's for 100 grams. For 50 means divide this by 2. That's per day. Multiply by 30 to get for the whole month. 2 times 10, 10 times 30, 300 grams. Second one, fat. Fat is 7.8. Divide by 2 and multiply by 30. 2 times 3, 2 times 3, 6. For 18, that's 9. Now multiply by 30 means put a 0 and multiply by 3. 3 times 9, 27. 2 remaining. 3 times 3, 9 plus 2, 11 and put 1 decimal place. So 117 grams of fat. Then we'll look at iron. Iron is 18 milligrams. 18 milligrams for 100 grams. Divide by 2 means 50 grams and for the whole month multiply by 30. 2 times 9. 9 times 30, 270 grams. Then carbohydrates, 61.9. Divide by 2 and multiply by 30. It's better to divide 30 by 2, you get 15. Multiply by 15 now. 61.9. Multiply by 15. 10 and 5. Put a 0 and multiply by 9. And 5 times 9, 45. 5 times 1, 5 plus 4, 9. 5 times 6, 30. Add it. and put 1 decimal place. So what's the answer? 928.5 grams of carbohydrates. Miscellaneous exercise. The amount of paracetamol in a paracetamol tablet is 375 milligrams. If the amount of paracetamol taken by an adult should be less than 2 grams per day, what is the maximum number of tablets that an adult can take in a day? So we'll find out. One tablet contains 375 milligrams. And the maximum amount is less than 2 grams. So here 2 grams, when you convert to milligrams, that's 2000 milligrams. And we'll see how many times an adult can take paracetamol. So you have to divide by 375 because one tablet is 375. So how many times? 5. 5 times 5, 25. 5 times 5, 25. 2 remaining. 5 times 7, 35 plus 2, 37. 3 remaining. 5 times 3, 15 plus 3, 18. So 10 minus 5, 5. 9 minus 7, 2. So this is 9. 9 minus 8, 1. So what's there's a remainder. 125 milligrams are remaining. So according to this one, if it's 6, that means taking more than 2 grams per day. So you have to take 5 times. So you can take only 5 tablets per day. So 5 tablets per day. Question number 2. A mass of 100 grams of cheese is issued to the market in a box of mass 2 grams 500 milligrams. Find the mass of 100 such boxes of cheese. So, what's the total mass of a box? Total mass. Grams, milligrams. 100 grams cheese and 2 grams and 500 milligrams of, that's the weight of the box. Now when you add it, you get altogether 102 grams and 500 milligrams. So we need to find the mass of 100 such box. This is one box. So we need to multiply this by 100 to get mass of 100 boxes. So what we do, we put 2 zeros and multiply by 1. So that means 10,250 grams. We'll divide by 1000. So you get 10 kilos and 250 grams. Question number 3. If 60 equal size sesame balls are made from a mixture containing 5 grams of sesame seeds and 250 grams of jaggery, and find the mass of one sesame ball in grams and milligrams. So mixture containing 500 grams of sesame seeds and 250 grams of jaggery. Find the mass of one sesame ball. Now we'll take the total. Total is 750 grams. So we need to divide this by 60 to find out the mass of one sesame ball. So 60 balls is this one. So mass of one sesame ball is equal to 750 grams divided by 60. So we'll divide 60 times 1. And what's the remainder? 15. So 150. So how many 60s? That's 2. Then 2 times 6, 12, 120. So 30 is remaining. For 300, you can put 5. We'll put a decimal place, that's 5. 5 times 6, 30. So what's the value? So 12.5 grams. So that means how many grams? 12 grams. And here when you multiply by 1000, that's 500 milligrams. So that's the mass of one sesame ball. Question number 4. The total mass of a box containing 80 tea bags is 276 grams. The mass of the empty box is 26 grams. Find the mass of one tea bag and express it in grams and milligrams. So what's the total? 80 tea bags, 276. And the mass of empty box, 26. So you can find out what's the mass of tea bags only. That's subtraction. Mass of tea bags. That means 276 minus 26. You have to subtract the mass of the box. You get 250 grams. That's for 80 tea bags. So what is the mass of one tea bag? You have to divide by 80. $250 divided by 80. Here we can cross out this 0. 25 divided by 8. 8 times 3, 24. And 1 remaining. For 10, put a decimal point, that's 1. And for 20, you can say 2, that's 16. Remainder is 4. For 40, that's 5. So what's the mass of one tea bag? 3 grams and 0.125 multiplied by 1000, and you can write in milligrams. So 125 milligrams are there. Question number 5. When passengers flying overseas travel in a group, if the average mass of their bags does not exceed 30 kilos, there are no extra charges for overweight bags. However, if the average mass of the bags exceeds 30 kilos, then those with bags that exceed 30 kilos have to pay overweight charges. The following are the masses of bags of 5 passengers who are traveling in a group. Based on the above information, show with reasons whether Dileepa and Sithumini have to pay overweight charges. So average mass of the bags is the total mass of the bags for all group members divide by the number of group members. So we'll first find the total mass of the bags. So we need to add all these together because this is a group. So we'll add kilos and grams, kg and grams. Jacinta 20, 250. Mangala 29, 750. Situmini 32, and that's nothing. Dileepa 32, 150. And Sashika 28 and 70. Now we need to add these together. So we'll add it together. Now we'll take the total and see what's the total mass of the bags. 0, 10, 15, 20, 22, 2 remaining. So 7 plus 2, 9, 9 plus 2, 11, 11 plus 1, 12 and 1 remaining. Again 0, 10, 15, 20, 22, 2 remaining. So 12, 1 remaining there, 10, 20, 22, 2 remaining there. 4, 4 plus 2, 6, 6 plus 3, 9, 9 plus 3, 12, 12 plus 2, 14. So the total mass is 142 kilograms and 220 grams. So what's the average mass? Average mass is, we divide this by number of members. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have to divide this by 5. 142 kg and 220 grams. Divide by 5. So we'll divide it. 1, 2, 220. This is kg, this is grams. Divide by 5. 5 times 2, 10. For 42, that's 8. So 2 remaining. 2 remaining means this is 2000. So 2220. Divide by 5. 5 times 4. 20. 2 remain. For 22, that's 4. 20. Another 20, that's 4. So what's the average mass? 28 kilos and 444 grams. Now see, what are the masses more than this? So those members have to pay the extra amount. Jacinta is okay. Mangala needs to pay. Situmini is more than that. Dileepa more than that. Sasika is less than this amount. Now what it says in the question? In the question it says, if the average mass of their bags does not exceed 30, there are no extra charges for overweight bags. So 30, so not exceed 30. Now it says, if it's not exceed 30, they don't have to pay extra charges. That means Mangala doesn't need to pay extra because that's less than 30. So that means Situmini and Dileepa needs to pay. So we can write as Mangala's mass is less than 30 kilos, no need to pay. But we can write as Dilip. Who's the other person? Dilip and Sithomini. Mass of bags greater than 30, they need to pay. So we covered all theory related to mass. So what are the units we use to measure mass? Milligrams, grams and kilograms. And you need to remember the conversion, always multiply by 1000. Milligrams to grams, you divide by 1000. Grams to milligrams, you multiply by 1000. And kilograms to grams also, you multiply by 1000. So to express a mass given in milligrams in terms of grams, the given number of milligrams should be divided by 1000. Other way around. Milligrams to grams, you divide by 1000. And here grams in terms of milligrams, we have to multiply by 1000.